Hello everyone, and welcome to your second royal reading today here at MadWorldTarot. And today we are looking at the Markle family. Yes, I know, not the favourite topic, but Doria. We've looked at Thomas Markle and what he had to say about Meghan. We've looked at Meghan's view of that relationship in the previous reading. I'm going to do a quick little reading on Doria because Doria pops up right at the end of With Love, Meghan, and that final scene where Meghan is making that speech congratulating herself. She in the shots is all by herself. She's the only one in the shot, and then the rest of them all sort of herded together, the admiring audience. Doria arrives and she's not looking exactly thrilled to be there. I can't say I've watched the scene in minute detail, but the little glimpse of it I've seen, she doesn't look like she's exactly thrilled to be there. There's no great reception for her. And then she gets herded into the crowd and half obscured by other more important people. As George the Giant Slayer pointed out today on YouTube. I've just watched his review of the show, and it really is quite insightful. I want to know why Doria wasn't involved in the show, because according to Thomas Markle, who has just given an interview to the Daily Mail, Doria's a great cook. Doria lives allegedly at Mudslide Mansion, got her own cottage or whatever in Montecito. She's around. She's the one allegedly, ostensibly, that looks after the kids when Harry and Meghan are away, although Meghan didn't seem quite to know who looked after the kids on the Drew Barrymore show, whoever was there. So why no rapturous reception for Doria? Why no hug, as Thomas Markle pointed out? Why not involve Doria in the show if Doria was the one who was the great cook? Meghan, as Thomas Markle pointed out, wasn't that interested in cooking as a child. In fact, he said she never showed much interest in cooking as a child. So we got the good old Deviant Moon Tarot on the tarot table still for this one little 5-card reading. We're going to look at Meghan and Doria, their situation. I know we've looked at it quite recently. I'm going to look at it again because it would have been quite an obvious thing to do. Mother and daughter in the kitchen, that's, you know, that's what mothers and daughters do. Favorite times for mothers and daughters, in my opinion, in my experience. So, what's going on with that? And why wasn't Doria involved in the show? And how does Doria feel about the show? And generally, where is this relationship heading? So, I think I need to shuffle one more time, and I need to tell you, of course, that this is tarot and it is for fun and entertainment. It's all my opinion or speculation. Just read energy and disclaimer in the box below. The mysterious Doria. And it would have been a whole different show if she'd been on it, if they chatted, shared memories, you know. Obviously not things that Meghan wants to share. Maybe we'll see. And we got the King of Wands in reverse. A Netflix card, for me, the Showbiz card. It's possible that it was something that was suggested to her by them. Where's Doria? Where are the kids? Where are those family moments? But it's in reverse, not listening, not taking instruction on board, thinking she knows better. And then, of course, we all know how badly the show has gone down. So that, for me, is what the King of Wands is about, that maybe there has been some disappointment from Netflix that this hasn't been the angle that Meghan chose to follow. And of course, Doria is quite an interesting character, and it might have been quite interesting for people to watch. It might have prompted a lot of people who otherwise wouldn't watch to watch the show. Just saying, if you don't want to put your kids on camera, Mother Doria, she's right there, and she's the right colour in this world, shall we just say. situation we're dealing with. We're dealing with the devil in reverse. We're dealing with something toxic. We're dealing with something difficult, something obsessive, dangerous, something possibly dishonest, and a situation that needs to be ended, a toxic situation that somebody wants to get out of. Possibly both of them don't want to be involved with each other's toxicity, with possibly each other's lies. I'm not saying that Doria has lied, but there are tremendous omissions in her life story. There is a lot about Doria we don't know about, and maybe no, it's too risky to go there, so I'm going to distance myself from this situation because of the mystery, the missing years, shall we say, and both of them feeling this, because I'm reading from both their points of view, both of them feeling that this would be too toxic, it would be too dangerous, it would be too difficult, and so we need to separate ourselves and not do this. That's interesting energy that showed up there. I always enjoy that card, the devil, when it shows up in these readings, as you know. So let's look at their relationship. How is it? Just generally, mother and child. Where are we? Page of Wands in reverse. Not good. It's not good. They might be on, and not really on speaking terms at this point. Pages, communications. Wands is PR and press and new adventures and stuff like that. And Doria got quite, she was out there at one stage. She was seen quite a lot at celebrity kind of gatherings with famous people, mixing, rubbing shoulders with very famous people, and seeming to enjoy that lifestyle. And her moment in the limelight, she might have been told it was not appropriate and to stop doing it and shut down, basically. That's what's coming through for me. Page of Wands in reverse. Don't do it. Don't put yourself out there. It's about me. It's not about you. And I don't want attention on you, because if there's attention on you, then there might be attention on the stuff that we don't want people to know about the devil. Just my speculation. So, why wasn't Doria on the show? I've got the Three of Pentacles in reverse. It's the team card, the teamwork card. And it's interesting that in this team sort of scenario, you've got what looks like two rather weird adults, and then what looks like an even more weird child figure. So it's more than not being a team player. Doria not just saying, no, I don't want to be involved. I'm not a team player. I don't want to be associated with this. It's more than that. It's about childcare. And it could be both situations. They've got two in my mind. They're fighting to come out at the same time. The first situation is Megan's own childhood. Where was Doria? Thomas Markle says Doria was the one who was a great cook. Megan never showed much interest in cooking as a child. I'm quoting. They don't have those happy mother-daughter bonding moments in the kitchen to talk about. And then, of course, there's the situation now where if Doria's around, then where are the kids? What's going on with the kids? Those kinds of questions might come up, and some of those questions Megan might not want to answer either, especially possibly about Lilibet. We're going to get there in the next few days. Strange energy in there. I'm just getting it's too risky. That's the energy that's coming through for me. I'm an energy reader. I'm speculating. And I think because we are dealing with such a mysterious woman, Doria, and such a mysterious situation with the children, even though we are now seeing the children more and more and more and more and more on Instagram, I think I'm entitled to speculate about why, when I get a Three of Pentacles that looks like this, I say the things that I do. Okay, my opinion. How does Doria feel about the show, about Megan's performance on the show, about the whole presentation of it, about its success or its failure or anything? How does she really feel about it? Strength card in the reverse, she knows. A giant flop. That's Megan's card, Leo, Major Arcana, one of them, the Strength card, and it's in reverse. Doria, I think, is pretty perceptive, knows Megan very well, knows, just like Thomas Markle in the previous reading, what he had to say to the Daily Mail, knows Megan's weaknesses. He was very astute in his observations about how she came across on camera, knows how she comes across on camera, how she performs, how she fakes things. That was what he had to say. I read on that in the previous reading. Doria, equally astute but more silent, is not going to say it to the Daily Mail, but sees that Megan's weaknesses came through, sees that it's a failure, the opposite of strength, the opposite of a powerful, triumphant moment. Strength is about heart as well, heart energy that should be demonstrated in a show like this. Family, love, open-heartedness, hospitality, all of those things that come from the kitchen, the heart of the house. It's an empty, cold house, someone else's kitchen. Doria knows. She stayed away. She stayed away, I think, for her own esoteric reasons that we might never get to the bottom of, but she sees how badly Megan has come across. And let me say again, this is my opinion, and also how badly the show is doing. Okay, so where is this relationship going? We've got toxicity there with the devil. Where is this relationship heading? We got the Page of Wands in reverse as well, which tells me maybe no speaks, or maybe Doria has been told to just not back off, just almost take cover, get out of the public eye. So where is this heading, this relationship? Got the Page of Pentacles. It's interesting. It's money. It's a money card. It's deals. It's I suspect that if there's a reason to stick around, Doria will. If there's something in it for her, she will stick around. Let's put it like that. It's got the energy of a payday, the Page of Pentacles. I suspect, personally, this is my opinion, that she is recompensed very well for childcare duties, things like that. Pages are children as well. So likely she's on the payroll at some level. There's some benefit to her. There's some contract. There's some deal. Do this. You'll do very well. And thank you. But don't show up at fancy do's and think that you're now the celebrity. You're not. I am. That's what's coming through in this reading. Again, a bit of a strange reading. That's why we had the Deviant Moon Tarot on the tarot table. It's got extremely dark as I've been doing this reading. Hopefully you can see through the gloom to the end of it. That's it for today. Thank you for watching. I'll see you again tomorrow.